And don't worry, the artificial sweeteners in these are not going to kill you no matter what you've been reading on Facebook. It's been scientifically proven that you can have these drinks every day and nothing will impact you. In today's video, I'll be revealing the only diet you will ever need to lose excess fat and keep it off forever. Sounds skeptical, right? Well, I've personally been using this way of eating for over a decade, all while working a full-time job and building 2 online businesses. So if it can work for me, it will certainly work for you as well. And I can confidently say it's the most sustainable and simple approach to dieting I've ever used. And that's the ingredients for a system to work long-term. Simple and sustainable, my friend. And this way of eating matters in the grand scheme of life because it's going to allow you to get that fat off of you and keep it off forever, all without counting calories or feeling guilty about enjoying food. That way you can live longer for yourself and your loved ones. You'll also enjoy life much better. Your confidence will be out the roof and you'll leave a positive impact on others around you because everyone will naturally want to be around you when you're happier and playing the role of a positive influence. This health transformation will also carry out into your whole life in a positive way. Just wait and see. So let's get into the literal meat and potatoes. Now here's what you've been waiting for. Let's break down the diet structure that works wonders for men over 40. So I want you to picture your plate as a canvas for building your health. And we're going to start with a lean protein as they support muscle preservation and growth. Also, they provide your body with amino acids and helps keep you feeling full. So we're going to start with about a fist-sized portion for this. And this will be adequate for your body weight. You can go with something like grilled salmon or perhaps lean pork loin. Or even tofu if you're into that. Now, like I said, this protein forms the cornerstone of your meal. It's the highest of the macronutrient echelon with its muscle supporting and appetite controlling powers. So make sure and get a good high quality protein every single meal. It's like putting a new roof on your house. You wouldn't skimp on materials and hope for the best, right? Well, quality protein is your dietary roofing and it protects and maintains your body's structure and muscle throughout all seasons. Imagine a roof made out of salmon, chicken, and sirloin. I'd need a roof replacement every week. I'd be up there munching every meal. I digress. Okay, next up, load your plate with vegetables. And I want you to aim for 2 fists worth here for the portion. That will be plenty enough. And go for variety in color. Bright bell peppers, steamed broccoli, Brussels sprouts, carrots, green beans. Basically any veggies go here. And these aren't just fillers. No. They're a powerhouse of vitamins, minerals, and fibers that support everything from your gut to your brain. I love them because they keep me super full. After taking down some protein and veggies, I'm always almost filled up. Now, carbohydrates are your body's preferred energy source, so don't skimp out here. Choose 1 to 3 fist size here of whole grains or fruits based on your body weight. And if you're maintaining or losing weight, just minus or add a fist size depending on your goal. So maybe it's a serving of rice, chickpeas, or perhaps some sweet potatoes. I personally love yellow potatoes. I eat them almost every day. Then you can pair it with a fruit of your choice. I personally love apples, specifically Honeycrisp apples. They're my go-to. You can choose whatever your little heart desires. Peaches, grapes, pears, the list is endless, as long as it's a fist-sized portion, which for me is typically a regular apple or a standard fruit. Or you can just have another serving of a good quality carb. Whatever you choose, and these foods provide sustained energy without the spike and crash associated with the more processed choices. Now, let's not forget about fats, and with this, 1 or 2 fingers worth should be part of your meal. Slice up some avocados or have some nuts or almonds on the side. Those are just my preferred choices. You can have sunflower seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, etc. And these healthy fats are crucial for absorbing vitamins and keeping your cells healthy. Fats are not your enemy, only the bad ones like trans fats that you can find in a lot of deep fried foods. Now, I've curated a list of these whole foods you can have and interchange them to every meal you have. That way you have a ton of variety and you're never bored of your meals. You can find this free list down in the show notes below the video. So go download it and more importantly, use it. And let's remember, flexibility in your diet is crucial. So once a week, treat yourself with a favorite meal. I do this when I'm in the maintenance phase of maintaining my body weight. And typically on Saturdays, that's when I do it. I'll have a few slices of pizza or maybe a burger and fries, or whatever else I fancy for one of my meals. But don't go crazy here. This is a meal, not an all-out binge. So enjoy but control yourself. And this isn't about cheating. It's about enjoying life while maintaining balance. Also, make sure and incorporate low to 0-calorie condiments and seasonings with your foods. They're extremely crucial for keeping your foods flavorful and enjoyable. Things like sugar-free barbecue sauce, sugar-free ketchup, mustard, low to no calorie dressings, which you can find from Walden Farms. They also make a really good maple syrup that you can put in your oats that's 0 calories. Also, Walmart has this great value, no sugar added syrup. It's pretty good too. So incorporate things like that like I do. I'll have sugar-free barbecue sauce, hot sauce, or recently I tried this sugar-free Caribbean jerk sauce and it was pretty damn good. So make sure and incorporate these into your foods. They're definitely a game changer. Now let's talk about liquids. I get it, drinking water all the time can be very dull and boring. So I'm encouraging you here to implement 0-calorie drinks. And these consist of any diet sodas or any 0-calorie drinks. And don't worry, the artificial sweeteners in these are not going to kill you no matter what you've been reading on Facebook. It's been scientifically proven that you can have these drinks every day and nothing will impact you, unless you have some type of rare medical intolerance to it. So incorporating these flavorful drinks almost banishes your sweet tooth. What I do is I buy those 12-pack cans and I get about 3 or 4 different types of diet sodas and I have them every meal, a different one every time. The key here is variety. Just like the meals, you can interchange the proteins and veggies and etc. This is why this diet works so good. You have so many options. I'm talking more options than a fully loaded BMW, my friend. So go to your soda aisle and stock up on these diet sodas. They're a game changer. Also, I use those sugar-free water enhancers that you can squeeze right into the bottles. They're just as good too. I buy a variety of them also. I have about 7 different flavors in my cabinet right now. And the diet sodas and these water enhancers have allowed me to keep my hydration up, which is very important for men over 40, because sometimes we can feel a little bit dry, you know? Now, just by switching from regular full sugar drinks to 0-calorie ones, you can save yourself almost 500 calories a day. And that makes a significant difference. It's like cutting cable. You ditch those 100 channels you never watched in the first place and stick with the streaming services you actually use. Switching to 0-calorie drinks cuts out those excess channels of sugar your body never needed in the first place. Channels of sugar. These analogies I come up with. So in my fat loss program, I stress the importance of this balanced approach. 4 meals a day, spaced out about 3 to 6 hours apart. Mostly 4 hours I find works best for everyone. And this ensures you're never too hungry or too full. And this keeps your energy levels steady and your metabolism cranking over efficiently. And by adopting these principles, not only are you likely to see better physical health, but you'll also enjoy a greater mental clarity and emotional stability. It's about long-term gains, not quick fixes. Stick with this plan and you'll find that losing weight and keeping it off isn't just possible, it's a natural part of a healthier lifestyle. Okay, very importantly, understanding why this diet works can be just as crucial as following it. For men over 40, the approach needs to cater specifically to their body's changing needs. This diet isn't just about losing weight, it's about transforming your lifestyle to maintain muscle mass, boost energy levels, and to keep your blood sugar in check. Here's the deal. As we age, our bodies don't just lose muscle at a faster rate, we also experience slower recovery in workout times and a gradual decline in our metabolic rate. And this diet counters these changes by ensuring you get a balanced intake of proteins, carbs, and fats, which not only fuels muscle repair, but also optimizes metabolic functions throughout the day. And these whole foods are naturally lower in calories versus processed foods, so eating this way keeps you in a natural calorie deficit, which is the main driver for fat loss. And if you don't know what a calorie deficit is, well, it's eating less calories than your body needs to maintain its current weight. And eating like this naturally keeps you in a calorie deficit. But the real game changer here is the diet's flexibility. Like I said, we include a cheat meal once or twice a week in the maintenance phase, whether it's a cheesesteak, a few slices of pizza, or maybe your favorite burger and fries. And this isn't about giving yourself a free pass to overindulge. It's about making the diet sustainable. So what you're doing here is replacing one of your regular 4 meals with something you truly enjoy, which helps you stick to your eating plan without feeling deprived. But like I said earlier, it's a meal, not an all-out buffet eating competition, my friend. And why does this flexibility matter? Well, because strict diets that don't allow any room for your favorite foods can lead to binge eating and yo-yo diet eating patterns. So by planning these enjoyable meals, you're more likely to stay consistent and see long-term results. It's about creating a diet that fits your lifestyle, not one that dictates it. Okay, let's break down what a typical day might look like on this diet to show you how easy and effective it is. So for breakfast, you might have a fist-sized portion of scrambled eggs, 2 fist size of spinach and mushrooms sauteed with cooking spray, and a fist size of rolled oats with a sprinkle of cinnamons and a handful of blueberries. Sweeten with something like stevia or that 0-calorie syrup we talked about if you need that extra touch. And this meal sets off your day with a perfect balance of protein, fiber, and healthy fats from the whole eggs, ensuring you have steady energy levels throughout the whole morning and you're not searching for more food every hour. Now, lunch can be skinless chicken thighs made in the air fryer with sugar-free barbecue sauce, a double helping of mixed greens and some cherry tomatoes, and quinoa or rice, topped with some avocado slices, or potatoes. Then you can throw in a fruit in there like a banana or an apple, and you're all good in the neighborhood, my friend. And again, you're getting a solid mix of protein and fiber with carbs to keep your energy up throughout the afternoon. Now, your afternoon meal can be a snack if you're too full, or you can make this snack your dinner, whichever you choose, because this is already a lot of food. And this can be a healthy serving of Greek yogurt, a finger or two worth of almonds, a peach, and maybe an apple. And this is where that fiber and protein combo comes in handy again, keeping you full and focused until dinner. Now, dinner can be a portion of grilled fish like salmon, which is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, or a lean beef like sirloin, alongside a healthy serving of roasted vegetables, a medium serving of sweet potatoes, and a side of beans or any fruit. You won't need any extra fats like nuts or almonds here if you're eating things like salmon or whole eggs, as they naturally contain a good amount of healthy fats. And if today's your cheat meal day, maybe you can swap out one of these dinners for a few slices of pizzas or that burger that you like. It's all about balancing and making choices that help you stick to your goals without feeling restricted. Now, by following this structure, you not only feed your body what it needs to thrive, but also you're creating a meal pattern that supports long-term fat loss and health maintenance. And remember, all the foods I recommended can be found in that Whole Foods guide available free down in the show notes down below. And this guide is packed with options to help you build these meals easily and enjoyable. Alright, now going to social gatherings and dining out doesn't have to derail your health goals. With a few seconds of research and some clever tactics, these situations can become not just manageable but enjoyable parts of your healthy lifestyle. It's like planning a road trip. You'll obviously look up the best routes and pit stops to make sure the drive is smooth and fun. Not just endless hours behind the wheel, right? Well, just like that, dining out and social gatherings can be a part of your healthy journey, not a detour with a little bit of planning. Okay, let's start with those inevitable social events. Rather than seeing them as diet destroyers, view them as a stage to demonstrate your commitment to your health. And my go-to strategy? Well, I eat a filling meal before I attend. And not only does this curb your appetite, but it also ensures that you're fueled with good food, so you're not tempted to indulge in these less healthy options. But let's be real, sometimes you need a backup. So packing a high quality protein bar or some beef jerky can be a game changer. And this provides you with a satisfying alternative to the usual party junk foods that make you feel all tired and groggy. Now, what do you do when you have to eat out? Well, you're the boss when it comes to what you order. I want you to take a proactive approach to checking the restaurant's menu online before you go. It's easy. Google is your friend. And this simple step lets you choose dishes that align with your dietary goals without the pressure. For example, on a recent visit to Longhorn Steakhouse with my wife, I opted for the Renegade Sirloin Steak, which is a lean yet flavorful choice, and I paired that with some steamed broccoli and a baked potato. It was super filling and delicious. And remember, it's perfectly okay to ask for modifications, whether it's requesting vegetables without added butter or dressing on the side. Never shy away from specifying your needs. It's your health and your money. Now, effective meal prepping is another staple of navigating your diet with ease. Consider it something like your weekly tactical planning session. And I know cooking in bulk might sound tedious, but it's incredibly effective and does not take long. What you want to do is grill or bake several chicken thighs, lean pork loin, or whatever else protein you fancy. And in another tray, roast a mix of colorful veggies, and maybe throw rice in a rice cooker. And in that same oven, toss in a bunch of potatoes, both regular and sweet potatoes. Also, don't forget, diversify your flavors with spices. I use this Creole seasoning and whatever else I find in the seasoning section. just as long as it's not filled with sugars. Now, this isn't just about prepping food. It's about crafting a lineup of nutritious, ready-to-go meals that'll keep you excited about eating well. Now, with these strategies, you'll find that maintaining your diet becomes second nature, proving that healthy living isn't just for the young, but for the young at heart. So next time you're out, stand firm on your choices and enjoy the journey, because mastering the art of healthy eating is truly about enjoying life to its fullest, with no regrets. And here's the thing, if you mess up and eat like trash in one of your outings, don't go crazy and starve yourself or go on an all-out binging frenzy for weeks because you feel like a failure. We're all humans, it happens. So after a slip up, just pick right back up and continue with your next meal as normal. Stick to the plan and you will succeed in the long run. Now, if you've been nodding along understanding that the changes we've discussed aren't just necessary, but vital, it's time to take a real step forward. And like I said, I've got just a tool to help you start. Right down in the show notes, you'll find a link to download my Whole Foods Guide for free. It's packed with everything we talked about today and more. And this isn't just a list of foods, it's a starting point for your transformative journey to the version of yourself you will be proud of, you and your loved ones. But downloading the guide is just the beginning. I want you to open it, read it, and start applying what you learned immediately. It's about making small, manageable changes that add up over time. Remember, it's not about overhauling your diet overnight. It's about making smarter choices one meal at a time. So why not start tomorrow? Pick one meal, just one, and apply these principles we've covered. Swap out that lunchtime fast food for a protein-packed meal of chicken thighs, seasoned potatoes, fruits, mixed vegetables, and some almonds. Just make sure you take the skin off the chicken thigh, and you'll be full, satisfied, and feel great. It's these little swaps that start to push your life in a new direction. And here's the kicker. Once you start feeling the benefits, once you see the energy you gain and the pounds you lose, I promise you'll be more motivated to keep going. And this isn't just a diet, it's a new chapter in your life. One way you're in control of your health. So what are you waiting for? Hit the link, get that guide, and let's make your next meal a step towards a healthier, happier you. And remember this, my friend, it's never too late to make a change. With the right approach and a solid plan, you can reshape not just your body, but your entire life. Have a great rest of your day and even better tomorrow. I'll see you all in the next one.